Welcome to the wonderful Bahamas, where, man, this island has 700 islands, but only 17 of them are inhabited. So today's gonna be fun. We're gonna explore this island. So Nassau's quite wild, but I'd love to just walk and walk and walk, but I rented a car.
She said?
Yeah, you like the legs? Thank you. My man here, Richie. So this island, I heard it's 21 miles long, 7 miles wide.
80 square miles, man.
80 square miles, so
yes, sir.
Not very big, but it is in a sense.
This is our court system. This is the Supreme Court. Right?
Ah, okay. So this is their court.
Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. You have a magistrate. Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and the Privy Council.
Oh, wow.
This right here is the octagon-shaped building. This is the first prison, built in 1873.
Wow.
1873. That was the prison. Now, that's where you had the piracy age at that time.
Yeah.
They used to capture the pirates and put them in the prison inside. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, compared to modern days, that's a small prison.
It's a small prison, yeah, but it's not a prison anymore. It's a library. So you could read about the prison, read about the pirates now. The Queen's Staircase is awesome. I think you'll like that, a little history to that.
Yeah, that's the one where it's the limestone.
Yeah,
it's carved by the slaves there.
Slaves, yes.
Okay.
It's gonna see that.
Oh, is that like a government building?
This is we get our business license, our birth certificates, marriage license, and stuff like that inside there.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like a official government building.
This is the Central Bank of the Bahamas. Right here. Our bank reserves is right here. We have about over 200 banks that this bank of the Central Bank of the Bahamas govern. Banking industry. The Scottish Church, Presbyterian Church. Church of Scotland.
Oh, wow.
Then we got the Governor's Mansion, built in 1807.
Wow.
Walter Fitzwilliam.
Now, can people go in there or? No.
Not really.
No. do people live there?
There's a governor live there.
Oh, wow.
It's a woman. Her name is Cynthia Mother Pratt. She is the governor, is a representative of the Queen. This was an English island, a lot of English influence. But we are independent.
Right.
From the English. So we have a prime minister, not the governor is not in charge. The prime minister is in charge because it's a democracy.
Right.
This is a Commonwealth country, saying that ex-colonies still want to affiliate themselves with the English, like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica. They are still a part of the English Commonwealth.
You see, they got all the touristy stuff. Honestly, if you guys are down, like you can walk the island if you're up for it. Well, this part. Maybe not everything. Not everything. Yeah, downtown area.
Walk around downtown.
Yeah, it's a lot of nice buildings, a lot of history here. So, but we're gonna go a little bit deeper and check out a little bit more.
You're gonna see some of the island difference of the islands.
Yeah.
This is the Parliament. This is our government. Straight ahead. This pink building is the 5th oldest Parliament. So you have similar like the Congress, the White House. This is like the White House, but it's the pink house. Here. So the middle is the Senate. This is the lower chamber. This is the upper chamber. Upper chamber. You get Queen Victoria's statue representing the English monarchy. She was the queen about 64 years of England. This is basically saying that this is an English territory. Was an English territory. So this is a parliament, just like how England is. This is a Commonwealth country. That means that like this is ex-colonies still want to affiliate themselves with the English, just like Puerto Rico is to the United States. Wow. This is similar to that.
Okay.
That's the similarities. They are their own government, their own self, but they are their own country.
So you guys can go to England for like no
without visa. Yeah, some things we can do without visa. We can fly, we can go there and don't have no visa.
All right, here we are at the rum cake factory. Rum cake.
Original on your right, pina colada on your left, try both flavors.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna get to try some here. Let's see what they're working with. Oh, okay. So this is one, and then we have the other.
That's the alcohol.
All right, here we are trying the rum cake. It's moist. I don't know what this one was. This has like some pecan in it.
Yeah, one of them was pina colada. You can tell that was pina colada. And the other was
You can taste the rum.
pineapple. Did you like
You can taste the rum in here. I don't know if you'll get drunk or the diabetes will hit first.
Eat enough of it.
Yeah?
Eat enough of it to get drunk.
Ooh. Ooh, wait,
I
yeah.
like that they put it in there.
Definitely got a punch to it.
Pina colada is so good.
Okay, this is the pina colada.
It's so good.
Yes. This is no joke. This is something. If you eat the entire thing, you might get drunk. Ooh. This is hot. This is high octane. For purchasing this, we get a free shot of rum. Yes. You going for the free shot? Oh no, let's rock paper scissors.
We're gonna get that rock paper scissors.
Oh wait, no, that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ah, he's getting the free shot of rum. Ooh, that's just. No, just one shot. No, yeah. All good, okay.
That was nice.
Cheers. The rum cake's really good. You can see we got 20 ounces of it. So we'll take this on the ship and yeah.
I can't tell you when you got
Oh, you can't
taste
taste
it.
It's top
You
secret.
got a top secret. Taste it.
Taste it.
Try it.
Y'all remember John Witherspoon?
Yeah.
Pops, he's like, don't tell nobody. Okay, so this is the local pop. It's Bahama Gumbe Punch. Ah, let's taste it. This is good. It's hard to.
Pina colada, something like that. Like pineapple. We're going over to Atlantis. There's a bridge connecting this island to Paradise Island, Sydney Poitiers Bridge. It will be on to my left. Beach soccer stadium. We have a beach football, big
wow.
stadium. We have a lot of events here, soccer tournaments at this stadium.
So is soccer the most popular sport here?
No, basketball, baseball.
Really?
Yeah, American sport.
Wow.
We have a national sports called cricket.
Yeah.
No, well, it used to be cricket, then I was sailboat racing. So there's a room in the Atlantis. Look at that, guys, in the middle. I'll tell you about this right now. That room is called the Michael Jackson Suite in the archway. If you want to stay in that room, it's $25,000 a night. I'm serious.
Wow.
It's a 4-night minimum stay. It's $100,000 to stay in that room in the archway.
Wow.
They call it the Michael Jackson Suite because he's the first person to stay in that room when they opened it up. He was a national hero, like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. He helped the islands with our independence. He was the guy that had the islands, was the prime minister for 25 years, give us our independence from the British. He is a great national hero. Lyndon Oscar Finley.
Wow.
Yes.
So you guys dollar strong.
Dollar is strong, yes sir.
Oh, that's
Dollar
good.
for dollar exchange rate. Our police.
Oh, okay.
Man.
What is a gallon of gas cost?
$5, $6.
Almost $6. Yeah.
Wow. Not just America runs on Dunkin's. Bahamas runs on Dunkin's. This island, Paradise Island, is really nice. You can tell it's built up, very modern. The infrastructure is good, and yeah, it's really nice. Where's Atlantis? This way, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so we're on our way to Atlantis. So we're gonna go over there. I was saying you can see there's pink buildings everywhere. There's pink there. Atlantis, it's pink, pink. You can find the color pink everywhere. You see like palm trees everywhere. It's the true feeling of an island. You know, you see the palm trees, the sun. Obviously in the distance, the Bahamian flag waving on top of the hotel. And you see, of course, there's money off here in Atlantis. You see, they got all the yachts and everything here. So yeah, you see, there's a lot of money over here. This is where the money is. Where's Conor McGregor's boat? Where is he? Where's that Ferrari yacht? Or no, Lamborghini yacht. Got the King baby right there. Got the Angelina, the Aquarius. Why are we here? Got a lot of nice boats over here. You come down. H2O, the bikini. And you see, they got the nice colorful, and they got the nice cool furniture and all that. That's pretty cool. Man, it's really cool. Oh, Heath, Texas. That's actually right there in Dallas. Like, it's connected to Rockwall. So, wow, that's nice. Walking in through here in Atlantis. Of course, it only makes sense if there's a casino here. As if you have not spent enough money, hey, why not spend more or have a chance to make some money? The casino, it doesn't look... Oh wait, no. It's a decent sized casino. It's spread out. It's actually quite spread out. But it's not super big. But I think the size of it and how spread out it is makes it feel bigger than what it really is. The high-end shopping, got the Cartier, the Christian Louboutin, the Saint Laurent, the Carlo, the Hermes store. Ah, okay. John Bull. This is the watch store with the Bulgari, Tag Heuer. We got the Rolex store here. You see, I'm rocking my Seiko that kind of appears to be, but isn't. I get a lot of compliments on this Seiko, but it's not.
So you can see like the cargos, containers, and stuff like that down there. So they buy stuff from here and they ship it to the other islands because the other islands is not as inhabited or not have much infrastructure as this island. So we call them mail boats. And the other way, you can swim.
Yeah.
To the other islands.
Yeah,
so right down here is a local area we eat. It's called the Portuguese Dock. These like food places. We eat a lot of seafood, fish, shrimp, lobster, crabs, something called a conch. Last year we broke a record. 9.6 million tourists on this island came to this island last year.
What?
Wow.
9.6. The population is 400,000.
Wow.
Yes, the 9.6 million tourists. COVID-19, no tourists.
Wow.
We had 2 years with no tourists coming in and out of the island. So the island economy shrunk.
Right.
Yes. So tourism is the number one industry. Banking, we don't pay income tax. So thinking about it is, this is a tax haven.
Yeah.
So
of course.
So we don't call it, remember they call it offshore banking? We call it wealth management now. It's different.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but it's different.
Yeah.
So banking, tourism, fishing is our three major incomes that we make produce jobs. A gallon of milk is like $10, $12 a gallon. Gas is $5, $6 a gallon, close to $6 a gallon. It's very expensive to live.
Yeah.
Very much expensive.
So what's the average salary here?
I can take you in the hood. We go in the hood. That's I can take you. So you got like the Fort Montague. This is the first fort was built on the islands in the 1740s by
this one
Peter
right here.
Henry Booth. This is the first one was built. You get the flag over there. I'll tell you a little more about the flag. The colors of the flag represents the island. The blue on top, what you think that is? What's on top of us?
The water.
No.
Oh no, the sky.
Sky. Yellow is the what?
Sand?
Sun. The bottom blue is the what? The black is the people coming together. The strength, the vigor of our black people. That's our flag right there. So this is actually our flag of the Bahamas. People, sky, sun, and ocean.
Wow, that's cool to know. Wow, I did not know that. Wow. Already tons of little boats and things like this. But this right here, this is an old fort from many years ago. And this thing is still standing. You can see the cannon at the top there. And this thing is fortified. You see, you can walk down here, down this dock, and see all of the beauty of the Bahamas. Now, there are people that have homes here. Of course, they cost millions and millions of dollars. Very expensive. Here we are, right here in the Bahamas. You can see the fort there. Now you can see a better vantage point with all the cannons. To go inside.
It's the smallest fort, the oldest fort, and the only fort the size.
Oh, really? Can you go to the top?
Sure.
Okay. Fort Montague. Wow. Wow, and these structures are still here. You can see like how rusted this structure is. Very old. But you see this cannon, it's a really old cannon. Wow. And you can see it, the cannon will rotate. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. But you can walk up here onto these stairs and look out. But yes, it's a nice view. Looking straight down the barrel of this cannon. You got the Bahamian flag there and all the ocean. Like, it is really windy. I'm gonna get down from here because you guys are probably feeling it. But as you see, you have different vantage points of this fort. It's a very small fort, but you see these cannons are still here. They will rotate here on these little axes here. And again, it's so rusted. You can see how long this thing has been here. This thing has been here for hundreds of years. This thing is still standing. This overlooks everything. If you can see in the distance, that's the Sydney Portier Bridge that takes you over to Paradise Island, where we were just at with Atlantis and all of that. Now, on the other side of this, I don't know if this is a prison or just like a holding area, but it's some area here. They got it locked away. And yeah, maybe this was a prison or like a holding facility. Wow, this fort was completed in 1742. Wow. Built by Captain Peter Henry Bruce. Fort Montague Fort. Wow. The history is real here in the Bahamas. There's a lot of history, although throughout all of the beauty, there's a lot of history. It is very windy today. The conditions, whew. But I've noticed that a lot, like here in the Bahamas, because we were at another private island yesterday in the Bahamas, and it was like really windy. And wow, this water is, woo, this water is a little nipply. Ooh wee. But it actually feels good on a hot day, putting your feet in the water.
Building is the Chinese embassy of the Republic of China. I mean, that's Richie, why do you have this? The Chinese invested in $20 billion. They built a $5 billion hotel. They invested in the ports. They invested in the islands. So
wow.
they're doing a lot of work in the islands right now.
Wow.
And beforehand, so the Chinese are here. The Chinese population.
Yeah.
This is
you say $20 billion.
$20 billion.
Wow. Wow.
$billion. B.
Wow.
So this is the suburb part of the world. This is like Silicon. Yeah. So this is like the middle class. This is like the doctors, the dentists, the bankers, the lawyers. Yeah. This is where they would live. Price range of these houses are like $300,000 and up. If a house costs less than $300,000, you start to pay property. You don't pay property tax. More than $300,000, property tax.
Wow.
Less than $300,000 as a local, no property tax.
So like a house like this, how much would it?
This one right here?
Yeah, how much would that
It's like
cost?
about $400,000.
Oh, okay.
This house, I love. This house coming right around. This is like a old plantation home.
Okay.
Somebody renovated it. They keep the original architecture. They made some additions to the house by adding a pool and bar and beach bar. But this is how an old wealthy person used to live back in the day. So this is called a colonial style architecture right here. Look at this, man. Look at the house.
Yeah,
right
nice.
here. It's nice, right?
Yeah.
It's a very old home, about 100, 200 years, 200, 300 years old.
Oh, wow.
Right here. See the pool in the back of the yard? So this is somebody Airbnb.
Oh, that's
It's Airbnb. You can rent this.
So how bad is the crime on the island?
Crime, we have crime. I mean, and crime is controllable. It's, it's like any other place.
Yeah. So a lot of these houses here, people Airbnb them?
Yeah, if you want to, you can Airbnb a home. Sometimes these are people, summer homes,
Right.
rental homes.
Yeah.
So they're not here, so they can make their money back off the homes.
Right.
Yeah, in the summer,
Oh, is that a school back there?
That's a school in the back there.
Ah,
It's right in the back of the, yeah, you noticed that?
yeah.
You get the guest house, basketball court, the main quarters, all house to share. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably like over $1 million, huh? Yeah.
So we got some local trees. You see this tree right here? It's called a neem tree right here. N-E-E-M. Google it. Neem tree right here. This tree is good for your skin.
Oh, I've heard like neem oil.
Neem oil. Yeah, neem oil.
Yeah.
Skin. If you have rashes, if you have a little bit of eczema, helps the eczema. If you have like, for pesticides, you want like to protect you from bugs and stuff like that. They use a spray. But it's all natural. The inner city is very close. It's a stone throw away. It's the real people live. This is like This is like where you will have the. It's not as bad, but it's just ain't as good and ain't as bad.
Yeah.
It's a safe place. I grew up in this area. I went to school down the street. My mom was a teacher. My wife is a teacher. So I married my mom. So yeah, my wife is an educator. So I grew up in. I actually went to school in this area. It's called Camp Road. Camp Road used to be a slave village. It's a slave village. It's an old village that had slavery. Slaves used to live in there, and they used to work across where it was at. So we're going into the slave village. So it's gonna be a total different kids. There's gonna be a total difference. I'm gonna turn right on to my left. You have public and private schools, man. Every school is uniform. Every school. Let me show you a school. Let me show you a school. Let me show you one school. Look at the tree.
Oh wow.
This is called Saber Tree, a brown silver. 200 years old, a little tree right here. This is the water picket.
Actually, I might need this. I'll rinse off my feet.
Yeah, rinse your feet off.
Yeah.
In the morning, collect water from this water picket. Some of these houses don't have water. So in the morning, they use the jugs and the buckets to collect water.
They collect
no plumbing. There's no plumbing in some of these.
Oh wow. So some of the houses here, they don't have plumbing. And you can see they got the barbed wire fence on their house right here. But honestly, I'm gonna be real, like this little street and all this, it don't look too much different than some places in the States, especially like if you talk about like deep south, you got like these really smaller neighborhoods. It don't look too different from this road right behind me. So yeah, Bahamas ain't too far off. Yeah.
The minimum wage on this island is $260 a week, 8-hour working day. 40-hour working week.
And that's the minimum.
That's the minimum wage. For rent, for these houses, are $400 or $500 a month.
Oh wow.
2 weeks rent. 2 weeks work, you pay for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. Hey, mate. Yeah, it's up. See the baby say that?
Yeah, hey.
So this is the real people, man. This is like a community. They live as one. They live as each other, neighbors. If I don't know sugar, I go to my neighbor and I ask him for sugar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't have it, but they try to make everybody to have what they have.
Yeah.
So it's a big community on the islands. Right here. So you're in Camp Road. This is a noni tree. Noni juice. Right here. Noni juice right here. This is a noni tree right here.
Oh wow.
Noni juice. Now you spend like about $50, $60 for that juice on the internet. You get it right into your yard. Good for your and for your cleansing your colon and stuff like that. Yeah. Tamarind tree. Tamarind is good. Good spice. Yeah, man. Guys, y'all in it.
Now, would it be dangerous to walk through here by yourself if you're not from here?
You got my colors. You can walk like one of these. Oh man, yeah. You can pass. You can pass.
Yeah, okay.
They do, but people drive through. People use the scooters, the mopeds. They don't mess with you, man. They don't mess with you. Now, if you're looking for something and you could get robbed, you know, like that, because you don't know where you are. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's best to go with somebody who knows where they are. I don't know. You got a public hospital, guys. Public hospital. Princess Margaret Hospital is coming up. Socialized medicine. That means free medical care for everybody. You don't have to pay to see the doctor. Yes. Okay. This is the hospital right here. Socialized medicine.
Oh wow.
Ah boy. But it comes with a price.
Uh-oh.
Everything free is not good.
Yeah.
It's a very long wait. It is a very, very long wait. We're having trouble with our hospital here, being real with you guys. Service is not too good because it's overwhelmed by sick people. So the ratio between nurses, doctors, and sick people is not.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. On top there is The Fort Vin Castle, that's the second largest fort built in the year 1793 by Lord Vincent Vin Castle. If you take a look at the fort, it looked like a steamship.
Yeah.
There was an optical illusion to bring the ship closer. So they were thought that they would have been a regular ship, they would have blew them out the water. So they built this as a steamship. That's the tower for the water. It's 126 feet in height, 216 feet above sea level. Hold about 85 gallons of water for the city. Everybody, this is called the Queen's Staircase. What you're looking at was once all solid rock. It's 150 feet in length, 90 feet in height, 50 foot apart. It took 600 of our slave ancestors, 16 years, chisels and hammers.
Wow.
They excavated this by hand. You might ask, Richie, why they did this?
Yeah.
They used this to build the fort, and they used it as an escape route. Whenever that fort was ever threatened, it was ever overwhelmed maybe by the pirates or the Spanish or the French. In the fort, there are tunnels that goes through the rock that you could exit as an escape route to go to the ship straight ahead. So this was an escape route from the fort to the ships. You understand?
Yeah.
So the ships was out there waiting. The fort, if they were ever overwhelmed, they could have gone through and escape, you know, the attacks. They couldn't hold off. So they call this the Queen's Staircase. Why? Because of Queen Victoria. I think we saw Queen Victoria's statue. Remember? I said we could talk about her again. Queen Victoria was a young queen, about 18 years old. Year 1837. She was a young queen on the islands, just became queen. But when she was 19, she transitioned and changed the culture of the islands. She did something special. Queen Victoria emancipated herself from slavery. She freed the slaves. As a 19-year-old young novice queen. She wasn't experienced as the other persons were before her. She was a woman and she was a queen. So she, in her conscience, says that she actually changed her mind about slavery and she freed us from slavery. It's a great thing. She died the year 1901. So 1901, when she died, the slaves did something special. They took those same chisels and hammers, came back at this point and chiseled those steps. Every step represents the length and time Queen Victoria reigned. So every year, actually it's for every time Queen Victoria reigned. So that's why they call this the Queen's Staircase.
And you say she is 60 something steps?
It's 60, it was 65. It's 66 steps. There were 2 steps there miscounted. It was supposed to be 64 years. It's a thought that counts. One of the steps is buried, so now it's 65 steps. But this means, like I said, the length and time she reigned. And this other means is the other meaning of this means from the depths of slavery to the top of freedom on the islands. So this is why they call this the Queen's Staircase. 600 slaves. The islands are built of this coral and limestone rock. You can take a notice. There are trees growing out of the rock. There's no sand. You see no sand? It has minerals that a tree actually could grow out of the rock. Because it has enough minerals that trees could shoot out of the rock.
And this is that escape route he was telling us about, where the slaves would come out and go to the ships when they would retreat when they're overwhelmed. But this is the Queen's Staircase that he mentioned. Wow, it's quite vast. We're walking up the Queen's Staircase. You see it's 3 flights of stairs. 64 to 5 steps. It's not too bad. You can see they're building a waterfall, actually. That's what this is all about. They're gonna build a waterfall. It's gonna be really nice. It's a beautiful structure. It's like, wow.
This is the real fort. Huh? This is the real fort.
Now, this is the second largest fort on the island. As he said, you heard earlier, the year it was built. This was built, if my time frames are correct, 20 something years after that other fort that we were at by the beach was built. I think it was like 1790 something. But it's really amazing, actually.
Oh, you better touch it. You better go.
Hey. Oh, you see the cannons, the Bahamian flag, more cannons. As he said, this was built to design a steamship to draw the other ships in so that they can attack. So now you're entering the fort. The other fort, it was $2 to enter. This one was $3 and another tax. So you can see the cannons, they look similar to the other ones. The only difference is this one isn't as weathered. Now maybe because this one's a little bit further away from sea, but it looks like these are the either chambers What's funny is it actually feels really good in there. You see they have 3 cannons and they all rotate. And there's more quarters. I'm assuming this is where they hold prisoners. Oh wow, they have where you can learn.
Beyond the beach, sunshine and all that draws so many visitors to the Bahamas each year lies a destination equally rich in history. Those with a passion for the past can enjoy.
This is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can get a better view by going up here to the top. Oh wow, this is an amazing view. I could actually see the car that we were in right there. You see the cruise ships that we came in on, and wow. But you can see like where these cannons would fire from, it could easily attack ships that would be there. We also have, you can see all of Nassau from here. Wow, this view is amazing. You walk up these stairs right here, you can get an even better view. Wow. Man, this is beautiful up here. I mean, absolutely beautiful. You can just see this. As you can see, there's 4 cruise ships, Carnival, Disney, and 2 Royal Caribbean ships. But man, this is just an amazing view of this island. You can see the Sidney Poitier Bridge there. You can see Atlantis in the background. Wow. This is amazing. You can't beat this view. Bahamas like you have not probably seen, but the Bahamas, they have, I mean, very beautiful islands that you can see. I recommend that you guys go check these places out. There, straight ahead past this cannon right here where my finger is, that's Atlantis. And that little archway, the driver was telling us that That's the Michael Jackson suite. $25,000 per night, 4-night minimum. So $100,000 to stay at Atlantis. Man, they have some really beautiful trees here in the Bahamas. I tell you, I must say, they have really beautiful trees here in the Bahamas. And this should overlook the Queen's Staircase or look down into it.
Ooh, that's cool. So awesome, huh? This is
Really
beautiful.
nice view.
They should make that like a view.
I stand with the governor's mansion, built for the governor. And then the mansion has tunnels too.
Really?
Yes, tunnels in the mansion when the governor need to escape tunnels in the islands. Yeah.
Wow. And of course it's pink.
It's pink. Yeah, everything's pink. Everything is pink.
What's up with that? Why is everything, a lot of stuff pink?
Pink, greens, and yellows are the colors, basic colors for of the government buildings. The yellows, the pink is like the parliament, the governor's mansion, yeah, the parliamentary system. The green is the police. The yellows are the schools.
Yeah.
Pumping music. This is the slaves that get sold here.
Oh, wow.
And the Christ Cathedral is right here. It's the oldest church on the islands.
Wow, the
Oldest church, one of the oldest churches on the islands.
And what year was this built?
They get burned out.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get burned out twice, so I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
This is that's how it's in.
Yeah.
But this is it right here, man.
First church built.
All right. This thing was burned down, they say, by the Spaniards twice. It's the oldest church, Christ Cathedral Church on the island here. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful, very, very beautiful church. Wow. Piano. You can see the stained glass over there. Really nice touch. What's funny is it feels really good in here, even though there's no AC. There's a bunch of ceiling fans, but it still feels really good. Kind of like on the fort. You can see all the stained glass is like really, really pretty here. Oh, like these organs, I don't know if these organs are active or not, but I don't know if it's for decoration or if these are active organs. Can't really tell. As you walk out, you get more of the Bahamian feel. You got the Pirates of Nassau. Up there, there's the like slave quarters where they actually auctioned off the slaves in that pink building. It's the Pompeii emancipation of slaves. I'll walk up there and show you guys. You can see the church there in the background. That's actually where we just left. We're actually gonna walk up to the chocolate factory. And then I'll walk back and I'll show you guys the slavery emancipation, or the Pompeii Emancipation Center, where they used to sell slaves and auction them off and all that stuff. So you can see like it's real hilly over here, but that's what you're gonna expect on really any island. Any island is gonna be hilly. Down here, you can find the chocolate factory. It's a lot of colors. It's very, very colorful. Wow. First and only. Ah. The chocolate factory. Let's go look.
Top the star down there.
Okay. Okay. Oatmeal raisin is not my favorite, but it'll do. Especially if they're soft and warm. It's the only way you can eat an oatmeal raisin cookie. Okay, so this is the Pompeii. Yeah. The Pompeii Museum of Slavery and Emancipation. So this museum, there's two stories, and it shows the history of the Luccan people, the original people of the Bahamas before Christopher Columbus came along. You guys all remember that guy. But yeah, this is the Pompeii Museum of Emancipation and Slavery. There's a lot of history here. See, there's this is actually called the Pompeii Square. There's a lot of stuff going on here. But yes, it wasn't just the US that had slaves. Bahamas had slaves. There were slaves in Africa, there still are. Slaves in the Middle East, still are. So, yeah, there's some history for you. You can see, oops, the guy, slaves there. You see this road here, this is a busy road. And there's a lot of people here. But that's gonna wrap up this part of Bahamas. Actually, I don't have any plans to come back here for 2 years. And I could almost say, almost literally 2 years, because I just booked a cruise where I'll be back in Nassau in March of 2026. So we'll see, maybe I'll do a different adventure. Maybe I'll rent a moped, do something fun. But I'll see you guys in the next one.